everyone, Xander here from Ken16bit Podcast, and this is a reply video to Ken16bit. He made a video basically asking anybody that was viewing his channel, what got you into collecting? Now, while this is a very common question that, a lot of people ask, it's a really fun one to answer, and I couldn't help myself but to make a reply video to it. Now, I've been playing video games for a very long time. I remember I got my first Nintendo when I was in first grade, and I still had that Nintendo. I guess the thing that started the whole collecting thing was kind of an accident. I basically held on to all my systems. I never really got rid of them. I always, would trade games to Babbage's or Funkoland back in the day. I don't really trade with GameStop that often. But, it was just me basically holding on to the games and holding on to the systems, because when I was a kid, I kind of figured that these games or, the systems might go up in value when they become older. Now, also what I wanted to add was, I'm not a big graphics kind of person. I never am after the biggest and best thing. I enjoy, my Xbox 360. I think it's freaking awesome. But I still love playing my Super Nintendo or, the first PlayStation, stuff like that. It's not so much nostalgia as much as it's actually very fun video games. And that's another thing. I would hold on to the systems, and when the new systems would come out, and I knew, the Nintendo was an obsolete system, that the games theoretically would become a lot cheaper, and I would be able to afford getting them. So I've always held on the systems, and it didn't happen until, I want to say 2008, that I started going on YouTube. I found YouTube and started, watching Angry Video Game Nerd, and then I found Pete Door's Game Room, and I saw his huge collection, and it kind of gave me this flashback of going to Digital Press, a couple years before that, and looking at the Rooms of Doom. And then it was basically this image form that people would show off these massive collections, and it kind of a light bulb went off in my head, and I'm like, you know what, I have a lot of video games. Maybe I should start getting more of them. This looks really cool, and and this collection that I've had has been a span of years of collecting and just pricing things and finding games out in the wild. It's the thrill of the hunt. I know I've said that a million times, but it's something that I enjoy doing. And most of all these games I have are games that I enjoy playing. I'm not a hoarding kind of collector. I just don't buy games because I want it on a shelf. I buy games because I actually want to play them. Now, sometimes I might not have the time to pick them up and play them right when I get it, but eventually I do start playing them, and I do enjoy them. So, thank you very much, Ken16bit, for that awesome video. It was fun replying to it, and you guys should definitely check out his channel. I was introduced to his channel through Spreadshot Games, so I'll have a link to both their channels on the description. And as always, guys, happy gaming.